It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. We are bundled up. This should be a fun one. So glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, we love watching and calling snow games, but you played in weather like this. What's it like?
Oh, man, there is nothing better. Kind of brings you back to your roots of having a snow day, a day off of school, and just get all your buddies in the neighborhood and just go play outside. But in all seriousness, it actually really benefits the offense. I mean, people always are questioning the passing game and whatnot. The offense knows where they're going. It's on the defense to react, and that's where the footing and that's where the snow really has its biggest effect. I think today, for both teams, advantage offense.
The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action for Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Burrow and his favorite target, Chase, for the Cincinnati first down. Back to throw. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Second down, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can...
And now Sean McDermott will throw the challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. This one from 52 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They run with the third-year man. It's James Cook. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Now a 3rd and 2. Allen to throw. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
He'll push forward for about a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, Shakir. From the gun, it's Allen. That finds Samuel working across. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance. But I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough. And they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it first and goal. Here's Cook. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. One more time with Cook. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Slot receiver headed right. On third and goal, here is Allen. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
Passes kick is good. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Jones now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. The middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here.
On first down, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. left side is made by Higgins. A first down throw for Burrow. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He is in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals move out to a 7-3 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Allen going to give it to Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll motion over Samuel. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
On fourth down, on is Sam Martin to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. Ball security, a must in these conditions. Fair catch called for and taken without issue. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Burrow to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's Burrow. He'll get this complete. It's Moss. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
Now the replacement for Joe Mixon, it's Zach Moss. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. This one complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Well, they hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards and a 1st down. Burrow. This one caught by Chase. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he's in. Drew Sample. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Bengals extend their advantage to 14-3. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end left. Now Allen on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. First and 10. They'll motion over Samuel. Throwing now. Allen here on 1st down. That's to the rookie from Florida State, Keon Coleman. And he will have a 1st down, and they're in the field goal range now at the 30. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st down, it's Allen. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To throw again, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Valdez-Scantling on the move. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
It is brought in the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Buffalo. Tyler Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills are back within 4. It is 14-10. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Let's add that to the list of great throws we've seen out of this quarterback here in the first half. We thought he might be in line to have a good game, especially against this style of defense, but let's be honest, Mike, he's been more than just good. He's been sensational.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. The big story thus far has really been the snow. It's made footing treacherous. And if the forecast holds, it's only going to get worse. But I can tell you as a fan, these are the games you love to watch.
All right, Coach, thank you. The snow continuing to fall as we ready ourselves for the second half to follow. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. Whoa! He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
From the gun, it's Allen. Going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about...
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing is Burrow. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. This is hot toward the side of the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, so replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. The question, did he get his hands around the football in the end zone? If he did, it's a touchdown. But this one's going to need very close scrutiny. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. On is McPherson for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are out to a 21-10 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense ready to get back at it. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Tight end on the move left. They'll throw on first down with Allen. Looking middle, he's got it complete to Coleman. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here's a handoff to Cook. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. On third down, they go with Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll motion over Samuel. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 45. B.J. Hill shuts it down there. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They send him right out of the slot. On third down, it's Josh Allen.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
The Bills bringing on their punting unit. He'll punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now, Burrow to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They bring Chase in motion. Burrow here on 2nd down. Quickly, this one out to Chase. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Jermaine Burton, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation play out across that defensive tackle position. I mean, years ago, Mike, they were the big run stuffers. They were big bodies in there just trying to slow down the interior run game. Now, these guys are not only big, but they're real athletes. Their job is to not only push the pocket, but win one-on-one and get sacks like that. I don't think we give them enough credit for how good they are as pass rushers from the interior.
Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A first down there on a pickup of 17.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot.
And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his fourth touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A pass caught right side by Coleman.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Allen. A quick slant here, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Throwing again, it's Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Play action. It's Allen. They go right back to Coleman. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Again, it's Allen to the air. He's got that complete to Knox. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
They're in 4-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Bills. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out. What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to look his way early and often, and I think it turned out to be a pretty good game plan.
On first down, Burrow. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Third and long. Burrow. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. That lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down. They come to the line needing 6 yards for a 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Allen. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Buffalo.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He runs with it. The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And this will be incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for two. Allen going to throw again. That'll be caught. And he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Chris Evans to return. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Moss. Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a gain. They go once more with Moss. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's brought in by the tight end, Knox. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Here is 2nd and 7. Allen will throw to the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A final shot now for Allen. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. It was a game that delivered more points than most people would have expected with the snow falling at kickoff. Entertaining game for all involved as they'll head back to the locker room to warm up with a victory in their back pocket. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.